out again. I'm leaving, well, I'm in the village of Caldbeck, and I'm heading up into the Skiddaw range. And I'm going to do 2 or 3 weighing stones, depending on how I feel. But the first one is, I think it's Brae, so that's the first one, and then after that, well, I'll keep you informed when I get to them. I'm just going along the river here at Caldbeck. I'm actually with Stephen, the below average wild camper, but he's doing some training for an event he's going to be doing later in the year, and he's going to be doing over 20 mile. Well, the over the hill wild camper isn't up to that. I'm still going to be doing about 8 miles, I think, but we'll see how it goes. I'll get you back on a bit later. All you campers and wild campers and walkers know that you always leave something, don't you? So I'd got about half a mile into my walk, which is not very far, and I realised I'd left my sandwiches in the van. So I thought I better go back for them, otherwise I'll be pretty hungry by the time I get to camp. So I've been back for them, so I'm back on the route, and ahead of us there is the northern fells, the Skiddaw range, and I think that what we can see straight in front was High Pike, which is where I'm going to be camping tonight, but I'm not going directly there. I'm going via another couple of peaks. After about a 3 or 4 mile walk on mainly tarmac and gravel road, I'm eventually on grass and heading up to the fells, which is nice because it was a bit of a trudge up that road. It's still going to be a trudge up here, but at least it's on grass, and I'll get some nice views looking back. Look at the gorse. The gorse is beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I had that river to cross. But I didn't do it there. I went a little bit further upstream where there was some better positioned rocks, and I've filled my water filter and had a good drink. It's not as sunny as I thought it was going to be, but there's the climb ahead of us. It's cooling down a bit, so I might put another top on. That was one hell of a slog up to Brae Fell, my first Wainwright of the day. I'm sweating like a horse. Met some nice people who were going down, and 4 Scottish ladies, and then a couple I had a bit crack with, very nice people. So I'm going to get up here. I'm going to have I don't feel like having my sandwiches yet, so I think I'll have one of Lizard's special flapjacks and a drop of water, and I'll have a minute. Here we have him. I'm not climbing to the top. Some lovely views up here. I don't think you'll be able to see on here, but I can see over to the Solway Firth over that way. I'm assuming that that big lump in the distance there is Skiddaw, and that over there is where I'm going, which is High Pike. I'm not sure what those lakes are. I think one of them will be Bassenthwaite and the other could be Derwent, but I wouldn't swear on it. I'll have to get the map out. Right, this is the second Wainwright. This is Little Sca Fell. Great Sca Fell. This is my third Wainwright. I'm on the summit of Knott. Sun's out a bit. That's where I'm going. High Pike. And that there is Skiddaw. Just having a look over the hill and see what we can see in the valley. I can see a lake in the distance there, which I assume is Bassenthwaite over there. I don't think you'll see it on the GoPro. Well, I'm less than a mile from my destination, so I've done well over 9 miles up to now, and I'm failing it, but I'll get there. Sun keeps coming out, but not for long. I'm pleased, like, because it was getting too hot. You can hear the skylarks. So when I get to my destination, I'll have a look round for a site for the tent, and I'll bear in mind that Stephen will be joining us later. I don't know how much later, but he will be joining us, and we'll get the kettle on, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Right, I'll see you when I get there. I'm nearly there. There it is. High Peak. Oh, that was a hell of a slog up there. High Pike, not High Peak. High Pike. Oh, let's get this bag off. He's the boy, trudging his way up to High Pike. He's done a canny few more miles than I have. High Pike, back where I started. And there's Daddy boy filming this. Filming him. Not good. empty my bag now. There's my electricals. I'll get me mat. Food, clothes, toiletries, beer, cooking gear, thermarest. Blow that up.
Ah, you buggers. You're a bloody dinner plate, sir.
I've getting out of all my sweaty clothes that I've been walking in, and I've had a lovely wet whitewash. I feel a bit better now, a bit more refreshed. I've sorted me tent out a bit. I've got my sleeping bag and my pillow already. I've got my down jacket in case I need it a bit later on. We've had a cup of tea, and we've another one of Liz's flapjacks. The sky's brightening up over to the west there, so if we look out the window, out of the door, that's over to the Solway Firth and the sea, obviously. And that in the distance there is Skiddaw, and I believe that peak I can see there is the where I walked this morning, Brae Fell. There's my stove. We've just had a cup of coffee. So 20 past 6 and we more or less sorted. Right, opening time. I know it's boring, but I'm still on the Little Luminous Nights New England DIP here because I like it, and I like it even more because it's cheap. How Stephen's lying next to us here, and all he's got, the poor soul, is one can of Coke. I presume it's cherry Coke, is it, Stephen?
Yeah, it's because I'm ultra light.
Ultra light.
Ultra light.
Ultra light. But I've got 2 cans of, mind, I deserve it, I haven't humped it all the way up here. Don't I? There's people passing me saying, have you come all the way up here with that pack on? I told a young girl that I had 10 cans in my bag. I think she believed it. Well, it's lovely now. It's better now than it's been all day. We've actually got some sunshine and I'm a bit warm. There's the sunshine and there's my tent over there. I say this every time, like, I think I'll sleep tonight. I always say that, like, but I never quite lives up to its expectations, the sleep I get. There's a few flies about as well. I think they're attracted by this yellow tent, Stephen.
They will be.
Right, I'll continue with me beer. (5 to 10), bedtime. I've had a quiet night, listened to a bit radio. I'm going to listen a bit more now. We've had a good day. And I'll see you in the morning. Night night. Morning. 7:20. I've just woke up. Been a calm night till about 4 o'clock, and then it started bit of a breeze. It's not howling the gale, it's just a breeze, but made the tent flap a bit. But I think I've slept better the last 3 hours than I did previous to that. But anyway, I've never looked out the door yet, but I'm going to get myself sorted out and get the kettle on. I'll catch you later. Right, as you'll see, we've got our bags on our back. We've had some breakfast, cup of tea, broke camp, and we're going to be on our way back down to the van. It's not a bad morning, and that's where Stephen was, and that's where I was. As always, leave no trace, and we'll be on our way. Go on then, go back and get it. Hurry up! We're just walking into Caldbeck now, back to the van. We've had a nice steady walk down from High Pike. The sun's out, it's quite warm, but we're ready to go home. So I'm going to sign off here, and I'm going to ask you people out there, I need a couple of more subscribers to get us over the magic 100. So come on, give us a subscribe, because I deserve it.
Bye.
Bye.